Safety, simplicity, versatility, footprint. That's ultimately how we arrived at this machine. What we learned when we really started getting into this is that there's a lot of risk associated with returning an athlete to force production post-injury. What we wanted to do was establish essentially a loadless training system. It's a weightless bar that's incredibly safe. It's concentric only. And what we mean by that is if at any point throughout the range of motion, if the athlete stops producing force against the bar, it'll safely hover in place and return to zero. We took a very complicated clinical piece of technology and we wanted to make it very simple, bridging the gap between sports medicine and functional strength and conditioning. So what we wanted to ensure was that it's a very simple setup, not only from the mechanical perspective of the machine, which we're going to have Ilias demonstrate, but then also from a software perspective. So as you see, pull the pin, drop it into the right location. For this one, he's setting it up for a back squat. But then also software. We wanted to make it as intuitive as possible so high school athletes and up can very quickly understand how intuitive it is. Versatility and footprint. What we did is put it in the stowed position here so you can really see from a space consciousness perspective that the machine is really unobtrusive to the space that it's going to live in. 95% experts that we continue to engage to this day have told us footprint is absolutely critical, whether it's an existing space, a pre-existing newly renovated space, or an absolute new build out. It has to be a very versatile machine because they don't want multiples or they don't want one massive apparatus. That's how we arrived at 4.5 square feet